All right, I'm live. I guess I had to go live before I can find it on YouTube so I can post the link in there. I bet the Zen Ginger will be posting the link, so I'm going back to Big J's stream real quick, and there it is. How is it easier to find the link going to another person's stream than just to my own channel? I have no idea. Hey Jesse, how's it going? If you want to come on up, you know you're welcome to. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay.
Good morning.
Hey, Nathan, how's it going, buddy?
Good yourself?
Doing well. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, how's it?
How you going, Jesse?
Good, man. Hashtag Vernon. Hi, Alice. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Jason.
So yeah, one of my plans for today is I'm going to drain the water out of the tank today, and hopefully that clears up a bit better.
So was that pretty newly set up?
I've just basically set this up.
Hey,
G'day, Griffin.
Hey, Teresa.
hey Teresa.
Zen Ginger.
So yeah, so I've just recently set this up. But the thing that I want to do is I want to pull this tank out and put a box tank in, so that it gives the fish more room down the back here, where the foam is down the back, so it gives the fish down there more room to swim in.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember you saying that last night. That'll be cool.
So
because it's bricks under there that it's sitting on?
Yeah.
Yes, yep. So it's sitting on 4 bricks at the moment.
Yeah, yours looks cool because it comes above the rim of the tub. Mine is like below.
Where's yours at,
walk up to it. I tried to, but then I walked over there and my internet dropped.
Ah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
Yeah, it's going out.
stand far away.
Yep. You're lucky. It's sunny over there.
I'll take some overcast right now. It's too hot over here. Hey, Chewy.
Hey, Teresa.
So you might like what I got. I got clear skies.
Okay, Jade Ginger.
Man.
What's that is true? We should keep on with that one.
Who's Vernon?
It's the one that
the guy
exposed
that
himself.
exposed himself on Big J's stream.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know.
Thank you, Select Pet, and hello.
All right, am I back?
Rainier, hello.
Hello. I'm back. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
So here is the Rosie Barb bathtub in the shade house.
Nice.
Cool. What you got floating on top there?
So I've got big leaf duckweed, and then I have water poppies.
Ooh. That's cool. And will they actually flower like that?
Yep. I've got a few.
That is cool.
I'm waiting for them to flower again, so that I can actually come out here and go, right, time to do a video. And then this one here is a laundry trough, and it's got 3 goldfish in it.
Don't go outside.
Are those big like those big leaves there? Are those the
So,
gonna flower there?
so,
Is that what you showed us the picture of?
so this one is a different breed water lily.
Oh, okay.
This lily flowers like very similar to your wild lilies out in the rivers and that. So the ones that have like a lily pad underneath, and then the flower that comes up through the side. I've got some photos, but once I've managed to do this photo video that I'm doing, you'll be able to see the flower of it. I'm sort of very happy with this water lily because the flower on this lily lasts over. So the flower on this lily will last over a week.
I think so, James.
But then the water poppies, they die within 1 day. Which is it's really weird because they close back up, and when they close back up, then that's it. They don't reopen. But this breed of the lily, the big leaf, once it hits nighttime, it closes up, and once it hits daytime the next day, it reopens.
Oh, that's cool.
So these goldfish here I'll put in here as a test. The reason why I say a test is because I wanted to see whether the goldfish would stay real bright orange longer in a pond than what they would in a tank.
Hey, fish.
Is that the same thing you have going on, Jesse?
No, I have different kinds, different lilies.
Anything good? Is that an egg right there?
Yeah, there's a lot of eggs.
Oh yeah.
Man, I gotta make my mop thicker. My mop is puny compared to that thing.
This is about 75 times around.
Holy cow, alright.
So
Yeah, I probably got tired at like 20.
20 is not enough. Yeah.
Cool.
So this bathtub here, I'm gonna eventually sink in the ground.
Hey James, how's it going? I'm sorry I didn't see you. I heard people say what's up, but I wasn't seeing you. And hey Recon, how's it going?
Recon.
So yeah, so that tub there is gonna get sunk right here, right where this planter box is. So I'll rip that out, and then down the back of the shade house, I'm actually going to fix the shade house, dig out that plant, and dig a pond down the back.
Hey guys, have we gone at all today without a stream being on?
I don't think so.
I don't think we've gone at all since who was first yesterday? I don't remember who was first yesterday.
I thought Josh was first yesterday.
Yeah, I think he
He
was
had,
first in the PM. Or, well, our PM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go good there, Recon.
Not the best, man. And then it ended up getting deleted by YouTube.
Yep.
Let's see what HC's got going on right there.
I'm surprised the internet is
All
working.
right, man.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it worked, but then I want it to be taller. So I gotta find a taller tank. This tent is kind of too small.
If
How
you
hard
want
was it to lift it up on that?
Well, I had to get in the pond. I had to step in. But look at my Ranchi.
Oh, yeah, right back there. Come on, go up, go up. Oh, one's kind of in there. Oh, you put the food there, trying to get him to go up.
Yeah.
Hey, Hat Trick Farm.
That one's starting to.
We're not sure there, Recon. We ain't seen
I
Sandquist
think
all
it might
day.
have had something to do with Big J was up on the big screen, and then when he hopped off, it went back to Nathan only, and he was knocked out. So I think because he was sleeping, it might have violated the term somehow.
That's what I say. Is there a new no sleeping rule?
Well, I think it wants to see movement on screen. So like when the other day Derek was 44 Mag Guy was trying to stream, but he kept getting up and walking away to get a cup of coffee or something. And then it kept deleting it, stopping it and deleting it.
It's a pain when it does that.
Right.
I think it might be something newer because of so many people streaming right now with, our world situation. They're
Yeah.
probably trying to alleviate some of the server issues.
It's like, don't waste our time with this.
Pretty much. Don't waste the server space.
Bother.
What kind of fry are in there? Are those fry?
That's rice fish from Pam.
Cool.
There's a lot. But they're just growing up with the parrots inside here. They're not eating the fry, so works pretty good.
Oh, Jen said he was also shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it could have been. I think he is Recon because as far as I've seen, Nathan is in streams like as long as he's awake, so I'm pretty sure he is still out.
Hey, Feast Day.
Let's see, we'll get it back up here. Alright guys, I jumped over here right away, so I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Alrighty.
I don't know what to do with my macrostoma. They're not eating.
No.
They don't like it here.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is all of this?
So,
Is a female.
So according to the rain radar last night, we actually got close to 15 mil rain.
dang.
Which is good, but we still need more.
Yeah.
And it was quite funny because the rain that we got last night was going straight to Josh and Blake.
I was headed their way, you mean?
Yeah, like last night, because the cloud band was just so huge.
Yeah.
Like the cloud band was that big, it would reach over from probably Western Australia all the way across to the other side of to the east coast.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Cyclist23. Hey, Raul.
Oh, speaking of
What up, Big J?
female, the other female died this morning. Didn't make it.
No.
It didn't.
Did not make it. It died.
Oh, damn.
It's in here. And the snails are all over it. I should take it out though. It's gonna pollute this tank.
What fish was that, Jesse?
It's a female beta macrostoma.
Oh, okay. Man, that sucks.
It's a
You're looking
$50
forward to
fish.
those fishes.
Yeah. I mean, good thing I had 2 females.
Yeah.
Shoot, Recon.
G'day, Muppet. How you going? G'day, Rogs. Fish Boy here.
Hey, Muppet. Anybody know any good blue German ram breeders?
No.
Hey, Chevy Fish.
I'm a
Hey,
crappy
dude.
one.
I know somebody that got some black
German blue
rams.
rams. What you got before? You want to see my black rams? Yeah. Actually, these are dark rams, not the totally black ones.
Still beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Recon, is your internet service going down or is your Wi-Fi the problem? If your Wi-Fi itself is a problem, like you're going down to one little bar or something like that, or all the bars are going away, yes. If your connection up to the modem is bad, then definitely not. And quite honestly, from what I've heard from you before, it sounds like just a really bad connection all the way up to your modem.
Yeah. That's about mine, having.
See, I need to get a Wi-Fi booster so that I can go down to the shade house. Because my Wi-Fi doesn't go all the way down to my backyard, but my Wi-Fi can go down the other end of the street.
If you can afford it, I would highly recommend a mesh node system, because if you put an extender, it creates a new network name. So if your main network was, say, home, it would create another network name, home_ext or something like that.
Yeah,
So you would lose internet as you switch over.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll look into that. Cheers for that, man.
With the mesh nodes, it creates one seamless network, so it jumps over to the other client without any loss of internet.
Yeah.
And that's the better way to go about it, really.
Recon, when you say a bad connection, do you mean it's still low in bars, or the bars are now good, but you still get bad internet? I'm sorry, guys, in the chat and everyone. I like to help when I can. Feel free to talk when I'm not answering Recon's questions and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
That, and I'd really like to get Recon streaming, so if I can help him do that, I would really like that.
I don't know
Then
anyone
it's
that
the
plays
connection up to the modem. Either it's a bad connection or you are signed up for a very, very, very slow speed, which I know you're signed up for a very slow speed.
See, I'm sort of sharing. I just pay $70 a month, unlimited internet, and
Yeah, I forgot he had Rams there. Ginger.
woohoo, there's a fish
Yeah,
sitting
when it
in the
comes to
bin.
internet issues, it's really a thing of usually you need a technician because you can do a whole lot more testing and all when you're actually present than helping someone over the internet or phone.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
If you're able to get away with the speed that you get when you're right next to the modem, you could get a mesh node system like I was talking about. You could get a Wi-Fi extender, but I don't really like them that much because the whole new network name and all. You could just get a better router that reaches further, but if you're going to spend money on that, I would recommend just bringing a little bit more and getting a mesh node system. The one I personally like is the Google mesh node system. So if you hop on Amazon and put in a Google Wi-Fi, it's the pack of 3. Greg Sage, I heard he's a pretty good breeder.
Yeah.
I don't know about his RAM specifically.
Me neither.
Oh, Jesse hopped down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll probably next year, probably order me some more multi-Shermie hotels from him.
Man, there was some really nice red swordtails at my fish club one day, and they were going for I think like $60 for the pair. I should have jumped on them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Fishing.
if they're the hybrids, I usually don't spend that much for them.
No, they were purebred. They were very nice looking. Oh, Jesse's phone died.
You know which ones I'm talking about, hybrids, don't you? The Showtails Platy Cross.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
Those don't, from what I hear, you can't really breed the males though, because their gonopodiums get too long.
Yeah.
So I guess you have to go with the swordtail female to the regular male with those.
Yeah.
What I really wanted to make when I had all my guppies were muppies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's in that tank over there, mutt guppies. The big one.
I think I remember seeing something like that on the Bag Chewy Alpha Reds. They were very red, and I mean very red.
Yeah.
I
Alpha
definitely
Reds
don't
are
have any
expensive.
fish as red. They were very gorgeous. I just had no idea what I was looking at. Otherwise, I would have gotten them. They would have went really great in my planted 75 without any of those other fish in there. Oh, that's cool, Chewy. Yeah, you're gonna have DSL recon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also heard of them being called gullies as well.
The only bad part about them is the males are still. They won't reproduce.
Chewy says you couldn't learn about artificial insemination.
Big size one's lake there, isn't it?
Sure. Let me get it up.
The only ones that I'm having problems breeding is my mollies. I ain't got nothing from them, and I had them longer than my showtails, my platies, and my cobra antlers, and this 20-gallon jam packed almost with antlers.
Hey, Recon, something sounds like it's probably wrong with your upload speed. The
Yeah.
ping is actually not too bad for a 14 megabit per second link. I would prefer to see more around 32, but 14 really isn't bad. We got Jesse back as well. But at a 14 megabit download, you should be at least a 1.5 upload.
Anthony, that's the one I was talking to you about.
Nice.
Let me.
Of course, now he went up there.
There
Let
he
me
is.
get you back up.
Really windy there.
And yeah, that is cool. He has like almost a full black tail, it looks like, but then he has the pattern right in the center of it.
Yeah. And he's got like the markings, so you can see the red and the black in his body.
Dude, I hope you're successful with that one.
And he's still a baby, so we'll see.
Yeah, sorry about that. My phone had a hissy fit.
Yeah, Raul, he's had techs out before, and unfortunately, he's pretty much reamed until they get some new technology in his area.
Yeah.
Recon, honestly, it might not even be that the technicians don't give a bleep. It could be that it's just not possible with what the company is willing to do. We have some areas where my big name company is not willing to upgrade any of the lines because it doesn't make any business sense.
Yeah.
And I believe you're in a pretty rural area, so if they can't get a lot of customers, it really doesn't make much business sense.
I live in town and I have the same problems. They won't do nothing about it.
Thank you, Zen. We got Fish Room Fever in 30 minutes.
But that's not quite half an hour.
You all right there, Big J?
Oh, is he frozen? I think he's frozen.
Fish Room just said that guy's horrible.
Yeah. Talking about himself.
Uh,
Probably.
Oh, you just see the dogs. Oh, they're downstairs.
Big J dropped out.
Upstairs, still. Upstairs.
bit of wind around for someone.
Yeah, Recon, I'm sorry, man. I wish I could help you more. Like I said, I'd love to have you back streaming and get you back with us.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
What do you do, Raul? It sounds like you know quite a bit. It's not often you hear someone mention the term node.
He works for Spectrum.
Oh, all right.
Hello? Am I still muted?
No, you're good. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You were saying you couldn't hear me.
We got Bob Lurkin. A swamp monster, Teresa. What's that? Oh, she's just messing around. Okay, I thought she was being serious for a second.
Oh, Big
Big J
J had a phone call.
Yeah, let me get that link back in there for you, Big J.
So has anyone seen a fluffball fish?
No?
No.
There's a fluffball.
Hey, Lily, come here.
Had us going there. Oh, they look similar.
Oh,
Yeah.
very similar. Yeah.
We got
wicked.
triplets.
That's wicked.
That one was good there, Nathan.
Had me going. I was ready to see a fish.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know. I was like, is it like a goldfish? Like a pro scale?
Some new sort of strain, right, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Australia strains.
Recon, believe me, take it from me, distance from wherever you were before does not matter the least bit. Not at all.
No.
I've done installations where the very next door neighbor could flat out not get service.
Yeah.
You could, I guess, you could try one of those wireless companies and see how, if it's maybe just a little bit better. Or is that what he's talking about?
Is that how the cable company's fiber works, Raul? It gets fiber to the curb? Raul sounds like one of the few good technicians.
Yeah.
That is a compliment, by the way. We don't mention that company here, Raul. That company is blacklisted from my time off.
Here we go.
I'm just joking, by the way.
He's probably
But I think
uh-oh.
you can guess who I work for.
So when I get a new breed of hairy fish in, I'll let you know, alright? They're pretty
And,
unique, aren't they?
I already want to go back and get some more frags. Have you guys like been to a fish store that you find and you just like can't help yourself but want to go back like every day for a while?
Yeah, I've got that problem with my local fish store.
Yeah, but the one I like to go to is about 6 hours away.
6 hours, wow. Alright, I guess I shouldn't complain.
Only get to go there once a month. It's down in Georgia.
My furthest one is probably like 30 minutes away.
My closest
Yeah,
good
the one
one
I
is
like is
about an hour
30
and a
minutes
half.
right now. So probably an hour and a half in normal times.
I could basically just hop in the car right now and be at my fish shop within 3 minutes.
Nice.
That's cool.
That close. You better just go ahead and walk.
Yeah, basically.
Aquaballs just rides his trike to his fish shop, and that's only to carry the fish back. He
Yeah.
doesn't even really
Yeah.
need to. He could just walk.
Yeah, I sometimes do that. Like, my partner will be at work and I'll just ride the push bike up there and just go get some fish and ride home.
Yeah, the first time I met Aquaballs at the fish store, we ended up hanging out for a while. He's like, "Yeah, just follow me." I'm like, "What?" And like, you know, he's riding a trike, so it's not very fast, but I was only following him for 30 seconds or so.
Oh, look, I can definitely say there's some really cool people in this hobby.
No, Raul, I didn't. I don't even know if that product still even exists. And I don't believe they were represented employees, so I didn't want to go over there.
So that little thing down here where my finger is, that's actually one of the baby yabbies that I bred.
Nice. Let me get you big here.
He's trying to charge my finger.
Those are cool little things, man.
This one here, he's about probably 6 months old. So, and he's growing really fast, which is good. So I'm hoping that one there is a female. Reason why I'm hoping it's a female is because of the color.
Yeah.
I'll end up with more see-through type of yabbies. With yabbies, especially this type of yabby, it is a rare occasion, but you can get a pink tinge yabby. So all it is just a yabby with like a little bit of a reddy pinky tinge. And GRB, the eggs on the mama yabby are doing quite well. She's being stubborn at the moment and sitting in there. Her eggs were blue, if you remember. But now they've gone black, which means they're turning fertile, which is good. So I'm hoping in the next probably month, I'm hoping that I'll have some more baby yabbies.
Recon, honestly, you're better off with only a 2.4 at your current speed. The 2.4 gigahertz network will handle quite a bit. And you actually get more distance out of the 2.4 than the 5 gigahertz. Just it's not capable of as much speed.
Huh.
But I mean, you know, if it's capable of say 50 and you only have 14, you still got quite a ways to go before you top out. It really depends on what technology a router on what speed is capable of.
Yeah.
And it is interesting, GRB, because I haven't had yabby eggs that went bright blue like Tic Tacs. All my eggs have always been a greeny, paley kind of colour.
I love rotary phones, guys. Sorry, I'm watching the chat. Bob and Zen are talking about old school phones. Once in a while, I'll get a customer that wants their rotary phone to work still, but on a voice over IP, a phone over the internet. But you just can't make calls with them because it does rely on that tone of physical, like a voltage type deal.
Oh, but you can answer.
But oh yeah,
Oh,
you
interesting.
still answer it. I once did one of those crank phones where they were still able to answer it. So, you know,
Oh,
people
that's
you talk
cool.
into and
Yeah.
yeah.
Too bad you can't dial though. That's the fun part.
Yeah, no. I had one customer that collected phones, and they had some really cool ones. Like, collecting phones is not something I'm into by any means, but I'm into just old stuff.
I always wanted a record player. I've never had one. I don't have records either though.
I have a couple records. I had a record player.
See, I grew up with all old school stuff there, Anthony.
Not
So
me.
when I'm meaning old school stuff, so all your old kerosene heaters and
Oh wow.
all your old fire extinguishers, like you said, your old school landlines, old kerosene kettles, kerosene lamps, anything kerosene. My pop had, as well as all old school cars. So the type of car, the very first car I learned to drive in was a FX and a FJ Holden.
Hey Nathan, Bob says hello.
Well, he done slammed the door on me.
Okay, Bob.
Bring back the 80s. Go to bed, old man. I'm just joking, cichlids. I love 80s music, man.
Yeah.
If you like 80s, try the 30s. Some of the tunes out of the 30s is quite phenomenal.
The 30s, what would that be like? Because I've listened as early as the 40s.
So the
Oh, 50.
very
Yeah, 40s.
very similar to the 40s, just not as modern to a degree.
Okay.
So there's still singing. There's still all your nice instruments. Yeah.
Cool. I'm down to at least try pretty much any music.
Yeah.
And most food.
Yeah, me too.
As long as it's not spicy, I'm all good.
I just have to be in the mood for spicy because there's times where I know something is not so spicy and my mouth is on fire, and then there's other times where I can just throw habanero peppers down my throat and be just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like sometimes I just have sensitivity to it or something.
What?
Are you?
Right, yeah. In my shed, I've actually got a really old school aquarium heater. Now this heater is that old school that it's the top it comes off and you see the wires that goes down to heat the element. So that gives you a better idea of the yubby. And if you just saw then, that little bugger jumped from the PVC pipe straight up onto the filter.
Saw that.
These crustaceans are great escape artists.
That's pretty cool, Zen. That little machine you had. Yeah, Raul, I'm a tech. And that is a cool little fella. So those things pretty much need to live alone, right, Nathan?
Nah, they can live with fish, but they will get you fish.
Yeah.
So the way how I go about that is I clip their claws.
Yeah.
So once they shed their skin, they need their claws clipped. I do that every time when they shed their skin or their shells. As well as I make sure that if their skins are soft, that there is not a lot of flow rate, because they'll bump into something, and once they bump into it, they can actually kill themselves.
All right. That's crazy.
Rolls,
Pray
what
for
did she
current
say?
molting.
Yeah, currently molting. And that's the other thing too. When you see them molting, you get worried about them because they look like they're dead, and then they look like they struggle, but they actually don't. So like when they go to shed their skin, they'll go onto their side, and then when they go to exit out of their old shell, they just flap their tail, and then the other thing is, it looks like that they're having an epileptic fit because they're trying to get out of their old shell.
Well, I bet that'd probably be scary to see for the first time, not knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Zen.
the
I
first
appreciate
time-
posting that link.
Why was
Hey,
your
James.
fish from fever?
I don't even know how many I have. Oh, 21. Cool.
21, 22.
Nice. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
So, did you see the new tank ornament I bought yesterday?
Is that from Finding Nemo, the one in the
Yes,
dentist's
that's-
office?
Yeah, that's Scarface.
That's cool. See, I'd really like to make my living room tank Finding Nemo themed, but I don't think all those fish will really work together. At least in the size tank I have.
Honestly, mate, I reckon just do it.
I don't know, man. Some of these saltwater fish are too expensive for me to really risk just pulling a trigger like that.
Well, you go about it the right way, and you how do you say it? You, instead of fresh water acclimating, you're salt water acclimating.
Thank you, Teresa. At least she still did it, Zen. At least she still did it. Where am I? There we are.
Got
Looks like
24
we got
likes now.
7 minutes to Fish Room Fever.
So yeah, this 4-foot tank here, I'm gonna clean up and put it on the stand. I've got 4-foot tank stand right there. So I'm gonna put it onto that stand.
I don't know, Teresa. Women who hang their heads in shames on street corners might be doing something you necessarily don't want to do.
Well, you have 4 people
Just
not
saying.
hit the like.
I had a look at that tank there, Rose, and it's very tempting. It's very tempting to get that fluval tank.
The Fluval saltwater tank?
Yep. 32.5 gallons.
Would you want to do corals as well?
Probably not at the start, just so that I can get used to the saltwater type of deal. I think after I'm very familiar with the saltwater type of thing, I reckon I'd look into having some coral.
Yeah, I've watched so many videos on different corals, and I still don't even know what I have exactly, some of them. But I finally decided to try 2 of the more stony type corals, I guess. The harder ones, the ones that actually absorb the calcium and alkalinity and all that.
Yep.
So we'll see how those go. I hope I don't end up crashing my tank because of it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you really would crash your tank because of it. But then again, it is salt water. Anything's possible.
Because my understanding is if you keep to the softer corals and fish, you practically treat it like a freshwater system.
Yep, basically, yes.
No need for protein skimmers or any of that, even though I ended up with protein skimmers.
Yes,
Sometimes I do let a little bit of fear that others like to instill in us in this hobby get to me a bit.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you. I've had a few people get arky at me for what I've done.
Yeah, I was thinking of like the algae scrubbers, but I think the only way I'm going to end up doing the algae scrubbers is if I end up overstocking any of the tanks quite a bit. That's when they really seem to do something for you. Because otherwise, you could actually have it do too good of a job and have your tank messing up because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Although the protein skimmer I've seen doing a pretty good job. Let's see if we could take a look real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing got broken.
So you can see it running there. I don't know if you can really see the bubbles. And there's actually a modification to this one because it is the oh man, I don't know if I can really show you guys with this. We'll see if we can do it this way. If I can get it in there fast enough. Only got a few more minutes. Let me open up this one too. Might make it easier. But one of the things I saw about this protein skimmer, it's the Marineland Instant Ocean one, is they actually, to help it produce more bubbles a little easier, is they have this little water bottle mod. So you get the water bottle and cut like the top of it off basically and stuff it in there. And the it going down to a smaller hole makes the bubbles shoot up higher and actually makes it collect in the cup, because without that water bottle, it doesn't seem to collect that well.
That well, yeah. But then again, but the other thing is, one of the things I do want to get is, once I go saltwater, I do want to get a blue tang and a clownfish.
Just one of the things I've seen on that blue tang was making me rethink getting another one. After now I know I killed the first one.
Yeah.
I thought it just died and I had no idea why, so I wasn't going to get another one. But I guess once they get to a certain size, they really like to torment other fish, especially if you have any other clowns in the tank. I mean, any other tangs in the tank.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are just about at that time. I thank everyone who's come up. I thank everyone who has came by, who has commented. I thank the lurkers. And I thank my mods. Thank you very much, Zen Ginger. I appreciate you. You are a great mod. And we are going to go hashtag AFF.
AFF. All
right, guys. Well,
Fish Room.
Thank you all for stopping by. We're going to end this here. See you at Fish Room Fevers, guys. Thank you.
See y'all later.